Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video over on PrizePicks. I got my 3 favorite plays for you in this one. We got esports plays and World Cup plays. If you guys are new to the channel, esports is 100% something that I do best. So make sure you guys are locked in over there. But now, dropping a like on this one, takes you 2 seconds, completely free. So go ahead and do that. If we get to 50 likes in this video, I'm going to drop a bonus pick in tomorrow's video. So hit that like button, 50 likes, and we will get that bonus pick posted. Now, let's talk about the recap from the day before. One, like I always say, this is one thing I will always do that a lot of other YouTubers don't. We got a lot of negativity in the comments saying that our plays don't hit. One thing that I will always do is show you guys the wins and the losses from every single play that I take the day before. And I want to be transparent. If you guys really don't care about that, if you guys just care about the picks, by all means, be my guest, skip ahead to the picks for today. But I want to be 100% honest, so we're going to go through every pick right here. Now, on the free picks, unfortunately, we not get the job done here. Elliot Anderson did his job. Camilo Vargas was doing great. And then Portugal just didn't put a shot on target for literally the entire second half. No idea what happened there. And Seawald unfortunately not catch this one too. A little bit rough situation there, honestly. Here we also had the both teams to score in Colombia and Portugal. That one did not go through for us because nobody scored. I was very confident that these two offenses would generate a ton of chances and honestly both be able to find the back of the net. And they did generate a lot of chances, but neither of them found the back of the net in this case. Over on the VIP, we had a few plays on PrizePicks that didn't really go our way with some 3 out of 4s here, a couple 3 out of 4s, honestly. Yeah, this Mercules guy and this Infiltrator guy went 3 out of 4 for us. And we had a couple plays like this where it was half green and then half red. We really needed Adams and Philpott, and they both did not come through for us because they were winning the game. But it is what it is because we absolutely killed it on our straight picks in the World Cup. We had a World Cup challenge going. This was previously on Kalshi. Now I'm trying to move it over to Rebet, where we had 2.5K on my Kalshi account, and I was telling everybody else to go ahead and tail along with my picks. I started the account with 2.5K, and I was trying to transfer it all the way to 5K, just taking World Cup straight picks that I sent to you guys every single day. Basically took at least one pick or almost one pick for every single game in the World Cup so far. And we started at 2.5K. We're now up to 4.15K. Absolutely awesome, guys. And we haven't even started the knockouts. Well, I guess today we're starting the knockouts. Elite stuff, man. And what happened today? Yesterday? Another great day. This is 2.5K, so I'm running $25 units because started off with $25, right, per unit, which is 2.5K divided by 100. And then I'm running plays like this, 2 unit play, 4 unit play, 4 unit, 4 unit, 2 unit, 4 unit, right? Very, very simple stuff. And I sent out these straight picks and you guys green it out, man. We cashed out 4 out of the 6 plays today and man, profited 9 units. Another great day for us on these straight picks on the World Cup, man. And this is one thing, by the way, all of these picks, I literally just go, here's the pick, here's the unit size, lock it in. It's that simple. And everyone in the VIP is getting these picks and they are greening out with us. So if you guys want to get on the VIP, bro, join up on the Winnable. It's 100% free. It's winnable.com/bam. It's not 100% free. It's 100% free if you guys lock in on Rebet. If you guys want to get on the Winnable, though, easy to get on here. Winnable.com/bam. You guys can join up here. And the Winnable is a super simple method. You literally subscribe. You get the plays literally texted to you on your phone. Then you tail the picks, man. And all these plays are posted in the Discord. Now, to get in the Winnable for free, get on the VIP for free, get results like this in your Kalshi account for free, make sure you guys are locking in over on Rebet. And now like I said before, I previously was using Kalshi for this, but I'm actually transferring over to Rebet now. I do think Rebet's, honestly, their odds are a little bit better. So I'm just going to take the value that I can get. Now, over on Rebet, the way you guys can join up on free months of VIP is using code FFBAM to sign up. And once you guys use code FFBAM, DM me the word Rebet or just DM me the word Rebet now, honestly. DM me the word Rebet. I will get you guys on the Rebet app. Super simple to get on. And all you got to do is deposit like $10 or whatever. I would recommend more. All you got to do is deposit a little bit. And first of all, they're going to double your deposit. So you've already made back the money that you spent or, invested instantly. And then you're going to get 2 months of VIP for free. No reason not to do it, guys. If you're not on Rebet, and if you're in one of these orange states right here, you guys can claim 2 free months of VIP, a $100 purchase match, and, why would you not do that? Why would you not do that? All I'm going to say there. Now, let's get into the plays for today. We're going to start it off. Well, I'm just going to show you guys the plays right now. You know what? Here we go. These are the 3 plays for today. If you guys do not care about the explanation at all, try something new here. These are the 3 plays for today. If you guys do not care about any explanation, go ahead. Feel free. Click off the video. We're done with picks today. We're done. But if you guys want to sit here and actually understand why we're taking these 3 picks, Well, let's get into it. We're starting it off with Ronwen Williams on the over at 36.5 passes attempted. Now, the reason I like Ronwen Williams here, he's played 3 games so far this World Cup. He's slammed the over in all 3. He's been one of the guys I've had my eye on as somebody who is very involved as a goalkeeper, not just in the clearing aspect, like with goal kicks and then, relieving pressure when the other team presses high, but also just they defenders do pass it to him quite a bit. He plays a little bit higher than most other goalies, really just having him kind of in that back line as the furthest back central defender in some ways, right? Obviously he's still a goalie, but he does step up quite a bit in order to get active here on the passes. And he's had 38, 64, and 40 passes in his 3 games. Like, this is a very, very consistent thing that he's hitting this line at. I think this one could probably bump up to like at least 38.5 by the time game time hits. And this one going up against Canada, it's not like a ridiculously different team. Canada plays very similarly to Korea, honestly. And Czechia is probably a little worse than Canada, and Mexico, I would say, are definitely a little better than Canada. But the level of Canada compared to the level of the 3 teams that South Africa have already gone up against are very, very similar. I expect this one to kind of function like one of the Group A group stage games was. Like, they were all kind of around the same level. I guess Mexico kind of ran away with it, but the bottom 3 guys were all kind of around the same level. The way that those plays function were very, very similar. The possession was kind of equal-ish, and then South Africa would use their goalie quite a bit to generate a lot of passes and oftentimes relieve pressure. Like, you pass it, what I mean by that, you pass it back to the goalie just so that the goalie can send it as far away as possible and really get a big clearance. They do that a lot in soccer. South Africa in particular does that a lot. And if Canada high presses them, this should be a very, very good spot for Ronwen Williams. Now, let's get into the 2 plays over here on esports. You got to go over to the CS2 tab, and we're searching up on the MIBR Academy team. We're taking Flash on the under on kills, and we're taking Revolts on the under on kills. Now, the reason I like both these guys on the under is simple. It's a correlated 2-man. Correlated 2-mans are what work for us and what have worked for us for a long time. I mean, I can just show you guys right here. We're taking correlated 2-mans, which is 2 guys on the same team on Counterstrike in this case, but in any esport really, on the over together or on the under together. Here we go. 2 guys on the same team in Call of Duty on the under together, right? And this is not going to hit every single time, of course. Sometimes it does miss. But the idea is that more often than not, these 2 guys will push in the same direction, right? Think about a Lamar Jackson and Zay Flowers, right? Or a better example might be like a Matthew Stafford and a Puka Nacua, right? When these guys both hit their overs, right? Or when Stafford hits his over, right? 300 yards in the game. It's very likely that Puka will also hit his over, because the more pass yards that Stafford gets, the more receiving yards that Puka is going to get. They are directly correlated. In this case, these MLB plays are also directly correlated. You can check out their graphs here. And when these guys lose both maps, right? So when they lose map 1 and map 2, they're going to play 2 maps, potentially 3, but all we really care about is the first 2 maps. If they lose both of those 2 maps, then Flash is going on the under a ridiculous amount. Revolts is also going on the under a ridiculous amount. And I added an extra thing in here for Flash, which is they lose the rounds, they lose it and they lose it fast, right? So if we add more rounds in here, obviously there's going to be more green spots. But the point is, when this team loses, these guys are hitting the unders more often than not. And not just one of them is hitting the unders, they're both hitting the unders consistently together. And in this case, MIBR Academy are plus 200 going up against this PDAF team right here. PDAF are a little around over 40% to win just both maps. And even if they only win 1 map, it's still pretty likely that he hits the under if they are in blowout games. Like we can see in a blowout game, well, yeah, they are going on the under pretty commonly. So that's why I like both of them on the under, because all we really need is for one thing to cash and we green out both of these squares. All we really need is for them to lose both games. And obviously if Revolts loses both games, Flash is going to lose both games, right? They're on the same team. That's how that works. So if MIBR Academy loses both games, both of these guys will likely push on the under and then obviously push on the under together. So that's what's called a correlated look. And you can do this in so many places in PrizePicks, CS2, League of Legends, Call of Duty, Valorant, even Dota, CFL, even soccer. There's so many good ways to use correlated slips, and it's definitely the best way to beat PrizePicks. But yeah, that's all I got for this one. These are my 3 plays. Let me know if you guys appreciate me showing the picks before I explain them, as opposed to explaining them as we show them. Something a little bit different I'm trying out, because I know some of you guys are really not that patient. Just want to see the picks already. I'm cool with it. let me know, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Let's make some money.